Bilang sundalo, nilabanan natin ang mga kaaway ng Estado at ang mga gustong manlupig sa ating republika. Ngunit ang totoong kalaban nating lahat ng ating bansa ay ang patuloy na pagkalugmok sa kahirapan ng ating mga kababayan. Amending the economic provisions of the Philippine Constitution is a step towards economic prosperity, job creation, and ultimately reducing the factors that lead to unrest and conflict.
The Chair would like to recognize the Honorable Gringo Honasan for his statements. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Your Honors. Thank you for allowing me to have a voice in the national conversation regarding charter change. Once again, our country is in crucial crossroads. And for our nation to continue its journey towards development with our neighbors, it is imperative to review the fundamental laws that will drive much-needed economic growth. Fundamentally, Your Honors, Mr. Chairman, we cannot give what we do not have. As a private citizen, we look forward to harmony in our families, cooperation in our communities, inclusive growth in the nation, order in the state, and security in our shores. So with this, Your Honors, Mr. Chairman, I respectfully express my support for the proposed resolution of both houses, number 7, RBH number 7, specifically the 3 sections that pertain to amending what we have all come to know as the restrictive economic provisions of the Constitution. To alter our Constitution, let it commence with amending these economic provisions to enhance our development, including the country's security. RBH number 7 gives Congress the power to recalibrate the restrictive equity provisions on foreign ownership found in Article 12 on public utilities, Article 14 on basic education institutions, and Article 16 on the advertising industry. Please allow me to speak in Filipino para mas maipaliwanag ko po ang aking saloobin. Sa natunghayan natin na pagdinig sa RBH number 7 itong mga nakaraang araw, malaki ang maitutulong ng amendments na ito sa pagpapalaki ng ating gross domestic product or GDP. As productivity increases in the Philippines, more job opportunities will be created, investments will be spurred, and poverty will be alleviated, fostering a stable and peaceful environment for growth across all sectors of our economy. Ang ating pong saligang batas ay nabuo matapos ang makasaysayang EDSA, People Power Revolution, noong 1986. Halos 4 na mahabang dekada na ang nakaraan at sa aking panindigan at pananaw, panahon na upang baguhin natin ang ating saligang batas. Dahil ano ba ang diwa ng EDSA noong 1986? Hindi ba't pagbabago ang tunay na kahulugan na ating ipinaglaban noong 1986? Kaya para sa akin, hindi tayo dapat matakot sa pagbabago. It is time to confront the economic challenges posed by evolving geopolitical dynamics, rapid technological advancements, and global trade within digital economies. Again, I extend my support for the 3 proposed amendments to the Constitution's economic provisions. These amendments, together with economic policy reforms through legislation, will propel the Philippines to be on par with neighboring countries such as Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam. Kapag hindi tayo nagbago, baka po maiwan tayo. At kapag nanatili tayong sarado ang mga pinto at buluwagan sa buong mundo, kawawa naman po ang mamamayang Pilipino. In my humble opinion, numerous aspects of the Constitution warrant amendments to ensure the rights and future of our people. Matters such as social justice provisions, environmental protection and promotion, indigenous rights, and strengthening of local governments are among the issues that need to be addressed. But my preference aside, I agree with all those pushing for amendments to the restrictive provisions of the Constitution. We should prioritize our economy, the driving force in development, our people, and their future. As a former soldier, senator, and secretary of the Department of Information and Communications Technology, I believe together we can contribute to the discussions on RBH number 7, especially on amending the equity restrictions on foreign ownership of public utilities, which may include the telecommunications industry. Republic Act number 11659, or the Public Service Act, has already allowed up to 100% ownership of the telco industry in the Philippines. But it is now being challenged in the Supreme Court for being unconstitutional. To allow a higher foreign ownership equity in telecommunications and in the public utility sector, the highest law of the land must be amended to erase all doubts. And as a former soldier, I am well aware of the national security risks of allowing foreign investments in our public utilities. However, I believe that legislation can address all of these concerns if the Constitution allows foreign entities to own, operate, and manage public utility corporations. Regarding land use, amending the aforementioned restrictive provisions of the Constitution has implications on foreign ownership of land. I believe that promoting equitable land use through constitutional amendments can stimulate productivity, investment, and growth. Encouraging effective land use planning, policies, and sustainable practices can lead to more inclusive economic development and environmental protection. Pero Your Honors, ang mahalaga, maisulat sa ating saligang batas ang general framework na babalangkas sa mga maari at hindi maaring gawin ng mga foreign investors at malinaw na ang lehislatura lamang ang bubuo ng mga specific policies na ito. Halimbawa, dahil sa amendments na ito ay maari nang magmay-ari ng lupain ang mga foreign corporations, pero ang lehislatura lamang ang magbubuo ng batas kung kailan at saan lamang ang hangganan ng pribilehiyong ito. Lilimitahin ng batas ang maari nilang bilhin at ariin. It is essential to engage in extensive consultations with various stakeholders to ensure that proposed amendments address the root causes of inequity and garner widespread support. By carefully examining our current Constitution, we can foster more equitable land use, stimulate investment, and achieve inclusive economic growth and development. In conclusion, I respectfully defer to the collective wisdom of both the House and the Senate on the matters discussed here and on other necessary constitutional amendments. I believe that unity and collaboration, together as a people, together as Filipinos, are fundamental in working towards the national welfare and the greater good of the country. Your Honors, bilang sundalo, nilabanan natin ang mga kaaway ng Estado at ang mga gustong manlupig sa ating republika. Ngunit ang totoong kalaban nating lahat ng ating bansa ay ang patuloy na pagkalugmok sa kahirapan ng ating mga kababayan. Amending the economic provisions of the Philippine Constitution is a step towards economic prosperity, job creation, and ultimately reducing the factors that lead to unrest and conflict. I firmly support these amendments for the betterment of our nation. Maraming salamat po.